So I had to make a part two because my phone stopped. I had to get rid of some things on the phone. But anyway, so many of us, well, first of all, yeah, I use the word nigga not to describe myself and not to call myself because I have high respect for myself. I feel like Lawrence Fishburne in the movie School Days telling a bunch of dusty fake brothers they're not niggas, but when they're grown and make their own decisions, you can't make a horse drink water. So when these folks out here call themselves niggas, and it's like a slave defending slavery, and they trying to brainwash you to be low minded and think low of yourself and somehow normalize it. So when I disrespect when they act in the stereotype, y'all say the N word because they don't have no respect for themselves. This is after Jim Crow ended. You over here making a word that makes us look terrible and trying to make it somehow popular and good. Like who does that? So that's why, yeah. So I understand there's niggas who make our community look terrible. That's why I don't believe us coming together. We should separate from people. Every community that I know of, every culture is self-accurate and don't believe in kicking folks out. They want to gatekeep those who don't want to do anything for the community. And that's stupid. If you want your team to win, you don't work with people who in the team who don't want to work. You go ahead and kick them out and deal with those who want to make your team work. You can't make a horse drink water. And the reason why some Africans think they can, because back in slavery, our white ancestors treated our black and mixed ancestors like they were not human. And they tried to intimidate act of food, which legally can get you in trouble. You intimidate, harass, dox, all other stuff that can put you can lie to the police, like one particular person doing, and they thought they judge, and the judge going through a lot of hell right now. I'm talking about Judge Gonzalez, bitch. Anyway, she going through hell because she's not above her authority. I told FBI on her ass. And that's why the city of Phoenix went through a lot of hell last year because I got them in trouble behind the Starker line, and making false reports on me. But you see what I'm saying? You stupid trying to go to the extreme to force someone to be on your level or be on your switch. That's the stupidest thing. The smart decision is to leave that person alone. Going about their business. For example, the Vestas. I'm glad they're open about they don't like brothers. Let me say why. Because back in the 90s and 80s, this was hush hush. These same sisters, of course, they were younger, but those who older with that mindset kept it hush hush. And through their actions, that's how they treat brothers. Now, out of open, as I love about 2020s, and the side generation dying, and baby boomers are dying, these Z's and Y's and X's, Generation X, they're open about what they feel. And I respect a person tell me to my face what they feel, then hide behind closed doors and do some sneaky shit. So you get my point. I'm not with that. So I'm glad here because I've been saying for years the same sisters who get mad about a brother going with a white woman is the same sister who don't even like brothers. But when the white man comes to the door, they say they don't like white men because they was trying to please the community. No, deep in their feelings, they did love white men. When they watching them soap operas, they wish they did a white woman with their white man. Okay, they tired. They just dumb themselves to go with a brother that's dusty. Because I know when the good brothers come, they kick them to the curb. You know what I'm saying? The ones who are the vestals, not all sisters. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, they want the dusty brothers to try to fit in, and look what happens. They get dusty results. Okay, stop trying to play Whitney Houston when she married Brian Brown. Okay, like stop. Okay, I wasn't there, but we all speculated Whitney Houston did it. But they started calling her a sellout. Okay, it's Soul Train Music War. Okay, so stop. Okay, stop. Okay, sorry, Bob Brown, I do like your music, but you was being out there being dusty back in the day. Okay, you was being a thug. You had money. Okay, but you playing a stereotype. Okay, let's call it like it is. A bad boy R&B, and they make sure to get a dog chocolate want to play that role. Okay, so y'all get my point. I tell you like it is. Okay, back in the 80s. Okay, and when you mad at Jan Jackson, you want a dark skinned project nigga. And you can't say that about her talking about Jan Jackson because Jan Jackson's ex-husband was James DeBarge, and he was high yellow Paul White. all of us mixed white, but he had a white daddy, right? And the daddy, Joe Jackson, didn't want that because he was out there doing drugs. No offense, Jane DeVore, I want Christina DeVore, the Ella Boys, my robot come after me, but they brother will be in dust. Okay, he'll be okay. No offense. I know they daddy, they pappy, fuck him. I'm talking about Robert DeVore, the daddy, senior, not Bobby DeVore. They daddy was a molester and abuser, acting like massa, beating his wife, beating his dark skinned African senior wife, they mama, God rest her soul. But the pappy caused that mess, why they claim to be Christian Pentecostal. Okay, so that's what it is. So it hurt them. But like I say, once you get up in age, you gotta make a decision. You can't do the same thing over and over again. Come on, you know what I'm saying? I know that the Jane divorced, but he was being dusted. That's why Janet Jackson dumped his ass. Okay? Because, her daddy didn't want that, and she act like Jennifer Love, not Jennifer Love, act like Selena and Chris Perez. They went to, left Asena, California, and went to Las Vegas. Okay? When I watched that Selena movie with Jennifer Lopez and John Cena playing Chris Perez and Selena, it reminded me of Jan Jackson. And both families were Jehovah's Witnesses. The Jehovah's Witness over the Jackson, okay? It reminded me. She left, baby. She left. She took Jane the bar. They left. I knew they was speeding on that highway to go to Las Vegas because Joe Jackson didn't play that, right? Okay. And Joe Jackson was not dark skinned like the Afro-Latino man that's playing him in that movie by Michael Jackson or the man from Walking Back Car. Okay, they're playing that movie with Angela Bass. Okay, he was high yellow with green blue eyes. Okay, Joe Jackson was high yellow. Go look at pictures because y'all forget that like he wasn't no dog. That's why Paris Jackson had the eyes blue, green, whatever not because her white mom, because Joe Jackson her grandfather. Y'all just get on my nerve. Okay, it's the truth. Okay. So, going back to the situation, okay? But you remember Bobby Brown said you didn't want no dark skin project nigga. Bro, she didn't want no high yellow either that was being dusty on crack. Okay, like y'all stop with that mess. Jan Jackson want that and her daddy, she was that Mexican man. Okay, talking about Renee Elizondo, the one that was playing the cello dude down in that movie. That's her second husband, the Mexican American man. Talking about Renee Elizondo Jr. Okay, y'all, I read about Jan Jackson. Okay, I still love Jan Jackson. Those besides Madonna and Paula Abdul, Jan Jackson was my love back in the day. I remember I wasn't doing my schoolwork, especially when Escapade came. With Escapade, I throw my schoolwork down in the 4th grade back in 19. I'm jumping up down like Jan Jackson, okay? On MTV, BET, and VH1, and I did pass the 4th grade. Okay, you feel like with Houston. But let's get back to the subject, okay? But stop trying to play the Whitney Houston card, okay? With Bob Brown, okay? When she saw him at the Soul Train when she was getting booed and called sellout. That's why some of you sisters say, I'm not a white man, but deep inside you do want some white men. White men, especially white men that got all the money and got and be them fancy white men, the prince in what's it called, the soap operas. They'll pick you up like Cinderella. Can you stop lying, okay? Because now these sisters on the Western channels are admitting. And I was a kid. I had a good discernment as a child. That's why I didn't get along with the elders. They try to brainwash you. This stuff don't exist. I knew it. I said I knew these damn sisters that be talking like that ain't true for no brothers. Discernment. I have good discernment, baby. I sure do. And now, in 2025, in 2024, 23, whatever, 2000 period, they've been admitting what they've been feeling in their heart. So, you see why I'm not with that all come together bullshit? And yeah, and we come together and be worse than a dear family reunion because people's mindset is not on the right path. See, you always got to go after people with the mindset the same path as you. You don't go after people who don't. Okay? You can't. You go through a lot of hell and you have heart disease and I blame them for your heart disease and heart attacks. No, you put yourself in that bullshit. Blame your damn self. You had a choice. Okay? So, and diabetes and stroke, you gonna give me a stroke, you killing. No, you killing your own fucking self because you chose to put yourself in that situation. Leave that person alone. Let them go about their business. And you go about yours, and your life will be better, okay? So, going back to that, that's why I say when I use the N-word, I can't make these dusty ass, fake ass buzzs change their life. They chose to live there, but God forbid them to do me that way. Okay, so I'm my own individual. They can be dusty, and I not can be dusty. Okay, so that's why. So going back to what I said about the Jamaican situation, you cannot, and like I say, half y'all who talking all that bullshit on TikTok, you hang with dusty ass, fake ass buzz and sisters. You have sex with them. Just say about those who anti-black Latinos. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be saying the word nigga. You hang with these dusty. When I was in El Paso, I couldn't get no Latino girlfriend because their dad was telling them that. No, back in 2004, 5, and 6, they were going after the dusty ass brothers. Especially dark chocolate ones. I saw that shit in El Paso. I did. When BET was hijacked by them white folks that own it, talking about Viacom. And I ain't trying to be anti-Semitic. Don't come do the Kanye way, man. So me, but we know who own BET now. Okay, ain't Bob Johnson no more. Okay, they want them dusty brothers, and yeah, they were dusty brothers that was lying and mean the bright ones. Okay, hot yellow ones who had so-called two black parents, or their parent was another community. Okay. And you had dark-skinned folks that color too, who have parents of different colors. You have Cameron brown tone, like that, you know what I'm saying? But y'all like little stereotype bullshit, so I'm saying it like that. But if you were dark chocolate and had a 50 Cent type of child, some Latinos were going after you. Even it didn't give a fuck what their daddy say. And I said, and I been there, I said, watch. These same, I call women bitches who act dumb, I don't care what their race is. The same bitches that want these dusty ass niggas. I said, I ain't said the N word. I was trying to not say that word back then, but I don't give a fuck the one. Since I hit the street 2 times, I've seen people act like niggas. It's hard for me to not say that word because I see a mission show without paying no pay-per-view in my fucking face. Worse than a mission show back in Jim Crow days. I said what the hell I said. I don't give a damn, y'all get offended. I said, watch these damn bitches who chose that dirty dick, because they're not going forward, gonna say some anti-black shit in the next 20 years, and I was right. Okay? So, y'all be hanging around with these dusty ass niggas from the United States. Okay? And sleeping with them. Having sex with them. And I ain't talking about some of you fucking download ass motherfucking dudes too. Okay? Talking shit. I don't like the Bataman. Have you a Bataman behind closed fucking ass doors. So don't come to me that and some of you women too. And same thing with the Patricia hood rat bitches. They have to be sisters. You go over there and fuck with them too. Men, some of you women, down on a body woman. Yeah, some of you, if you heterosexual, don't even fuck with that shit. Have you friends with them hood rat bitches. Sometimes y'all act like the hood rat who coming from here. So don't come here with that comment about anti-black American shit. And then, like I said before, back in the 80s, some of your family members who came here undocumented or documented, CIA, Reagan Bush era, was selling cocaine and crack in our neighborhoods. We had nice neighborhoods until they put you in there. Those who anti-black American talking shit, who sell dope. And saying some of you Latino ones too. They put y'all in there, and Asians. And I'm not being anti-foreign, it's the fact. While them little hood niggas acting a fool, how you was getting dope money from their bitch asses. Had them corner stores, had them the Indian, the African, the Hispanic, or Arab man behind the scene, or Asian. They getting dope money from them damn, it say no loitering. But they load them outside. You know why you there? Because they getting dope money from folks dope dealers. They give you that fucking give you a cut of that check. That's called like it is. So now you wanna know why we got dusty ass hood rats and thugs in our community? You don't want to contribute to it. Talking all that bullshit on TikTok. I know them damn secrets. When I moved to hood, I can say what business. I knew there was a business that was Arab run, and they had somebody selling dope. I ain't trying to get myself killed, but I'm tired of this bullshit coming on these apps talking bad about African saying the LBA lost forever, which I love with your hypocrite mouthpiece. I kid you not. So when I see these folks, don't go back to Jamaica. But y'all was why it's funny because half y'all be on this app. Well, y'all be going to Latin America because them people don't look black. We got many black looking people here. Come to our Jamaica. And y'all worrying about Coco, black Americans come to Jamaica. Y'all see this bullshit? After when I seen people going to Jamaica for a long fucking time, besides going to Latin America countries and resorts, and coming like Puerto Rico. It's funny y'all was lying on this app talking about, oh, black Americans want to go to Brazil and Mexico and the American because there's too many light-skinned people who don't look black and they hate themselves and they don't want to come to Jamaica, and now you complaining about black American people don't want to come. Please get out, you entitled, and we have a hurricane. Get your hypocritical bitch ass out of our business. You should have told, what's that in there old crazy ass that working for the Ku Klux Klan, Marcus Garvey, don't bring his ass here. Okay? I'm not a Garvey supporter. No, I'm not. I'm a W.E. Du Bois. You dang around with W.E. Du Bois 100%. Okay? You brought that Garvinism over here, but that bullshit, that Pan-African bullshit. I don't believe in that bullshit. Let me tell you the reason why I don't believe the fucking pure, fake, pure African bullshit. First of all, we are not no damn pure Africans. We are part white indigenous. Get it in your head. And yes, I do check black, white, Native American, and Hispanic because my bloodline, that's why I'm here, is African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, Scottish, and Native American, Choctaw, Cherokee, you want to be exact, okay? So, I fucked the one drop rule. It's not even a damn law no more. And I have a Jamaican Cuban trashing me on his doggone YouTube 3 years ago. Talk to his ass. He over here acting like a damn hood rat nigga from here, okay? So you ain't talking about that shit. He denied his Cuban. No offense, Andrew, but for your grandmother and her for JJ, your ass would not be here. Who's Cuban? You get mad about what I said because I want to say in my videos, dick and pussy let you hear. Birds and beasts. You can't deny where we come from. Okay, what society's ignorant perception is, you still a product of that ancestor. Even if they did rape somebody, you still a fucking product. That's why your bitch ass is here. That's why I'm here. A white man was a rapist in my fifth grandfather's wife. His dick got me here. Huh? Besides the pussy of those who were my first grandmother, Louisa Boudreaux, no offense to her. But some of y'all stupid that had to talk ignorant to get your fucking ass attention. Because you don't understand no intelligence. That's why I'm talking. That's why I change out my talk sometimes. Because you talk intelligent, they act ignorant. I have to come to your dumb ass level to tell you how to, when I talk ignorant, you get an idea. Because you don't stupid, ignorant, dumb ass people. Okay? That's why my dad here, due to his grandmother, her blood, his mother, my grandmother, my great grandmother, you know, okay, his mother's my grandmother, the one who gave me her. Her mother did not give me her, so what's her name, Big Mama. Through her lineage, fifth grandfather, slave master. I can't sit here and say that's not my grandfather because what he did. I'm still here. What I can do is make a difference, not repeat what he did. And some of y'all in our African community are out there graping, being on the fucking sex offender list in the hood, trying to say it's a white man's thing. And y'all listen to the music like R. Kelly. And speaking of that, about Jamaica, who got R. Kelly famous? It wasn't Sylvester's, whatever his name is, that damn dusty ass nigga that wrote that book. I said what I said, dusty ass nigga, his manager. You know who got was a Jamaican American named David Lincoln Howard, a drug dealer. A drug lord. He was Jamaican American, bringing crack over here, who was a vet in this country. Talk about that before you start talking about us African people. We entitled. Some of you have relatives that brought that crack, helped George Bush and Reagan and Nixon, my ninth cousin, and all that. Y'all helped that shit. Talking all that shit about African people. But you want to come over here and get opportunities. You mad that some of us voted for Trump. We ain't vote. Come on, she part Jamaican. She won't put African. Hold on, and she is. She is. Stop trying to say she not part black. The bitch is part black and part East Indian. Her daddy is a brother. Okay, a light skinned brother with indigenous, with black, white, Taino era indigenous, and her he got some East Indian in him too. She ain't no damn. She is part black. Judge Joe Brown, shut up. I don't care if you older than me, my damn great grandfather, whatever. Fuck all that bullshit. The truth is true. Her daddy dick is a read right here, but her mama pussy from India. Okay, I said what the hell I said. Y'all got my nerves based on your perception. I go with reality, not by perceptive reality. I go by what's the truth. The truth is the truth. It sets you free. Sets you free, right? Kamala part black, okay, part Jamaican black, and she trying to fuck brothers and sisters who African sent Hispanic down in California ain't vote for the bitch. She slept her way. Please talk about that before talking about what Jamaican, y'all black Americans entitled. But y'all was on this app. Oh, black Americans don't want to come to Jamaica. They want to go to the Dominican Republic. And so when so-called black, we mixed race. Please don't get tired of saying black Americans. We're not no fucking pure Africans. We mix, and I'm not ashamed of being because I am what the fuck I am. I'm a mutt. Very proud to be a mutt. I don't give a damn supposed to lick my dick and lick my ass. I'm my own fucking person. I'm used to asking me as a commodity trying to relegate me because I'm a Leo. I don't like being relegated. Hell to the motherfucker. No, I'm my own king, baby. Okay? You're gonna sit here and talk about us? When African people do go to Jamaica, now you complain because one damn hood rat who Bermudian. You ain't bashing her being Bermudian, you talking about because she gets Shaquita. And also, speaking of Garvey working with the Ku Klux Klan trying to kill the NAACP, okay, who was Jamaican, American. Let's talk about another person. You know, a man who plays Stephen Fletcher. I want all my African people here. Before we had a third nigga who played a nigga on still in true black face. The man who played Stephen Fletcher. What's his background? Bohemian and Jamaican. Wow. Wow. Yes. Who made money in Hollywood playing the nigga Stephen Fletcher. It's weird that y'all like to talk bad about African people's stereotypes, but you have people in our community coming from the islands and played stereotypical roles to make our people look terrible. He was the richest brother in Hollywood, playing a nigga, Stephen Fletcher. Before we had the ghetto nigga in the hood, we had it on TV, and it was a Bohemian Jamaican man. He was born in the United States, but his parents were immigrants. And he went along playing the nigga, okay? The Stephen Fletcher. Talk about that. Hold up. Before we had gangster rap with the NWA, we know Jerry Heller promoted before the meeting in Hollywood Hills where David was staying at, okay? That secret meeting of the gangster rap with bringing prior press complex in 1991 before they had Death Row Records. Okay, and Insco was involved. Oh yeah, okay, I know that little secret too. Let's talk about this bullshit. Who made the rap music nasty? Me, so me. Oh, me, so who made that song popular? A Jamaican Bohemian named who? Luther Campbell. Talk about that freaky nasty music. Freaky nasty music. A Jamaican Bohemian American who were out there prostituting Gloria Valez when she was under damn age. Oops. So before you start trashing our community and talking about we ratchet, we entitled, we uncivilized, we don't have no culture, let's do a history lesson. Who helped bought besides and I'm not bashing Hispanics, but the ones who talk shit on this app need a reality check because it was some of their relatives who were not documented here bringing crack cocaine. But some of you Jamaicans need a reality check. Reality check, excuse me. Who was bringing dope over here?